everyone, welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda, and this morning I am out in my chicken run, and I am tagging my chicks and naming them. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and let you all see that they've got their little tags on their legs, the ones that need it, because the newer chicks, I've already named them and I know them apart. So you know, they were easier to tell apart because they are all different. You know, they're we have pairs, but they're different, so I could just name two pairs. And what I did was went by which one was larger and named it, and then named the smaller one. So I know those. And then, you know, of course, Tiny is one of my roosters, and he is so unique that I didn't have any problem, you know, telling him apart from anyone else. So you all know that we have two of the black ones, which are the Plymouth Rocks. And the big one is Hilda, and the little one is Matilda. Then we have two of these blonde looking chickens, and the big one is, because they're golden, we call them the golden girls. This one is Blanche, and the smaller one is Sophia. Then this is, of course, Tiny. This one is Kane. That's the rooster. That's Tiny and Kane. And then the larger chickens, which are the Rhode Island Reds. Had to think about it for a minute. The Rhode Island Reds, they've all got a tag on their leg. And thank you to the viewer who suggested that we put the tags on the leg, because we were going to put nail polish on the toes, which would have been really hard to tell, distinguish, you know, between. So now we can tell by the tags that are on the legs. So now it is just kind of watching their character and naming them. So we'll get back to you on the names of the rest of the chickens. But I came out to collect the eggs, and I got two eggs that were intact. One egg had burst, and a hen was eating it. So I'm gonna give this one her privacy so that she can go ahead and continue to lay eggs this morning. I decided to go ahead and put the chicken's food in these containers. I ordered another one. I have these metal trash cans that I will be keeping their food in, and this way I'll keep the food out here in the chicken run, and I won't have to be bringing it out from the house every day. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this one right now. I need to get done today. I need to go ahead and drop some more seeds. And I have my seeds right here that I'm going to be dropping right now. I have some scarlet kale seeds. I have some Brussels sprouts, some Swiss chard, have some purple sprouting broccoli, some lacinato kale. Check this out because I don't know if I didn't check to see. Yeah, there are enough seeds left in there. And I also have some broccoli romanesca. I did these last year and I did not have any luck with these. So these are the same seeds. So I'm going to try them again to see if I can get that. I just really wanted to try it because it is so beautiful. And I watched the New Orleans gardener, Miss Linda, and she grows these and they look so beautiful in her garden. So I wanted to try them. And I'm going to try them again to see if I can get them to work this time. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have my soil already. I'm going to go ahead and set my camera where you can see what I am doing. I got my soil started right here. And I am just going to go ahead and top it off because I did not have enough of my seed starting mix, so I used some of my regular potting mix to go in the bottom. I had more than I thought I had. I probably could have made it work, but I filled most of the cells with the regular potting mix, and I'm just going to put my seed starting mix on top. Because it's so hot, I did not want to go through and get all the ingredients together and make some more seed starting mix. So since these seeds roots won't have to go very far, I'll just use this and hope that they come through. So that since they do have the seed starting mix on top, then they shouldn't have a problem breaking through the soil, because you don't want to use a potting mix that has a lot of wood chips in it and thick particles that would keep your seeds from popping through the soil. So what I have here are my labels. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna place my labels in. Okay, now we're ready to go ahead and start to dropping the seeds in. So we're gonna start with our scarlet kale. And I don't have very many of these scarlet seeds. So I'm gonna just, but I like to put the kale in my smoothies because they're so nutritious. It's not that I am so crazy about the taste of any of the kale. It's just that they are so healthy and so have so many nutritional benefits that I choose to add them to my smoothies. And I go ahead and saute them and mix them with other greens. But just eating them by themselves, I really don't do that. Okay, so we have our scarlet kale planted. Next one is our ruby red Swiss chard. And that is a beautiful Swiss chard. And Swiss chard seeds are pretty large. I'm gonna just drop one on each. Well, I said that, but now I've got soil on the ones that were in my hand because my fingers were dirty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drop the rest of them in there. Okay, so I'll go back and cover those. But now I'm going to go ahead and do my lacinato kale. Lacinato kale is a beautiful kale to me. I just love the way that it looks, but it has a lot of health benefits too. Haven't had very much success growing it. I grew some last year, but it was just, it stayed small. just gonna sprinkle some seeds on there because lacinato kale seeds are tiny, like mustard greens and turnip green seeds. I can put these back in there because I didn't have any soil on my fingers. I wiped them on the side of my clothes. Okay, so now we got our lacinato planted. The next one is I got red Russian kale wrote on here, but I don't have red Russian kale. I have white Russian kale. I don't know why I made that label. So the next one is gonna be the purple. Okay, let me turn this over. Okay, I turned my label the wrong way because I had wrote that on there, but I changed it. So this is for my purple broccoli. I'm gonna go ahead and plant that in these cells. And the broccoli seeds are really tiny also. But I want to make sure I get plenty of broccoli because we eat a lot of broccoli. I'm gonna try to get a lot of it because I can't make sure that I do just by putting these seeds in there, but I'm going to try. I'm gonna do my best to get it some. I got the purple broccoli planted. Now I'm gonna do our Brussels sprouts. These seeds are very tiny also, so there will be a lot of those. And we'll be pricking them out and placing them all over the garden. And the last one is our Romanesco broccoli, which looks more like a cauliflower to me. I heard someone say that it tastes more like a cauliflower, but we're gonna see if we can grow some this year. Yeah, it's already beginning to get hot. I am in the shade and it's feeling pretty good right here because there is a breeze blowing, but it is still, I can tell when I step into the sun that there is, it is really still pretty hot out here. So I am going to finish these up. So all I have to do now is to just add the rest of my seed starting mix to the top of these seeds. Just gonna sprinkle some on top. Okay, so now it's sprinkled on top of the seeds. So I am going to bottom water this. So hopefully I'm not washing my seeds away with this. So we will keep an eye on these seeds, and I'm gonna show you all my other seeds that, oh, that water is in there though, it's in there. My other seeds that I started, got some leaves that fell over in there from my weeping willow tree, but these are my seedlings that I started recently. And this is the cauliflower here. We have most of the germination on the cauliflower. Got some bok choy, some Mitchell Healy cabbage, golden cabbage, some Copenhagen cabbage, and some broccolini. And so they all has germinated pretty good. Not so much on the golden cabbage. I'm not crazy about that one anyway, but I do have 4. So I am about to get started to pricking them out. Matter of fact, y'all, let's see, it's hot over there. I'll wait. I was gonna prick one out and just put it in the bed as an experiment to see how well it would work if I just prick it out here, go ahead and put it in the bed. I know it should work, really good. But sometimes you get better success with it if you go ahead and put it in a, just a larger pot and give it a chance to build up those roots some more instead of putting it out, because it don't have to really get acclimated to the weather because it's already been sitting out here. So as far as hardening off goes, they are hardened off because they started out here in this heat. So I'm still thinking about it. So I don't know. Next time I see you, I may have already done it. But right now it's just so hot. And I'm looking over there in the area where I'm thinking about putting them where the other cabbages were. And it is looking like that sun is blasting over there. So I don't want to have to deal with that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to just leave them over here right now with these. And I'm going to go in and I will come back out later and maybe do that. But I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I hope that you will give this video a thumbs up. I hope that you will subscribe to my channel. And as always, you all, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video.